Hello everyone, this is JD Calderon and this is the Independent Times, where I'll be reviewing indie comics, discussing the craft of writing and making comics, and on occasion giving commentary on the state of comics as they are today. And at this moment I'm going to be reviewing Die, a book being produced, or published I should say, by Image. This is the first volume. It's written by Gillen, illustrated by Stephanie Hans. I hope I'm not mispronouncing her name or butchering it too poorly, her last name. Kieron Gillen is a fairly well-known writer from Wicked and Divine. He did Loki for Marvel. I believe he started off doing The Sword. He did Young Avengers, Dr. Aphra, and eventually Star Wars over at Marvel. And this seems to be his latest project over at Image, Die. It's about a group of role players who set off into a world at they seem to be in their late teens when it happened. It happened in 1991 for them. And they all went into this fantasy world with their dungeon master. There were 6 of them. 2 years later, only 5 of them came back. One of them was missing her arm. And the dungeon master didn't come back with them. And they weren't able to talk about the situations that they were in or what happened in the other world, so it was a big mystery. Fast forward to, I believe it was 2016. Many years later, they're full-grown adults. They have lives. They've moved on. They have families, careers, life issues, all kinds of things. Divorces, children, mortgages. Their priorities have obviously shifted. One day they find a 20-sided die, which was the die that belonged to their dungeon master. They all get together, and they are transported back to that world. And they're more concerned about their lives back home than their situation that they're in, because they want to get back home. They have children and just their lives to deal with. Their situations have changed. They're no longer kids. They no longer care about running around some fantasy world beating up on dragons. The story is, Kieron Gillen, I think, is at the top of his game. He's an excellent writer. The artwork is really top notch. It's really good. I really like it. The only thing is that with the art, when it comes down to fantasy stuff, it's like anything else. I want the camera pushed back a little bit further. I want to see as much of the world in as high detail as possible. But that's just me being spoiled. There's a lot of really good fantasy art. And by no means is this anything but good. It is excellent. Stephanie does some great work in here. It's just, as a fan, I just want to see more. I'm just greedy. I just want to see more. So I think this is great stuff. I'm not going to give too much detail as to what happens in the book. Just that their friend, after 20 plus years, is still alive on the world, and he's become the dungeon master, and he was held back by some powerful wizard who was their enemy on that world, and he overcame that, and now he's the enemy, or he's the dungeon master, and he's created this world, and his friends aren't too happy to be back, but there are a couple of them that are happy to be back. So, life changes for everybody. It's a little different. So, that's pretty much it. Die, an excellent book. If you want, check it out. It's, like I said, it's from Image. Great book. This is my second video going up on this channel. So, thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. And please do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. I'll be doing more of these, probably daily. And, check out the Oswald Chronicles. It's a book that I write. I've been working on it for a long time. And also check out Tall Tales Online. It's another book that I work with with Daphne Lage. She's my partner in crime and my wife, and she's an excellent artist. And I also work with Jade Gonzalez. She's the artist on the Oswald Chronicles. And I also have a Kickstarter going on, and, everything else. So thanks a lot, guys, and I'll be talking to you soon.